Hello and welcome back to Caves of Qud. I'm feeling pretty optimistic about things right now. I gotta say, I am feeling pretty optimistic about this run. 12 AV, and we've got one part, but not every part of Crysteel, so we're probably going to be seeing like AV in the 20s once we get set up a bit. I don't know how much water we have. I know we have quite a bit of trade goods. We could probably start getting other crystal goods. I know I said I'm open to exploiting in this game. Like, what I mean by that is really like, selling lava if I need to. Maybe going to this, to Ezra. I think I do want to go to Ezra, but I think honestly what I'd like to do is do a little bit of exploration in the jungle. You know what we should do? We should randomly discover a ruin with a becoming nook. That's what we should do. Hey, look at that. I just did it. Look at that. That's pretty good, right? Bionic hands. What do these do? +1 agility. Oh, that's kind of nice. Why is that 3 agility points? That's a lot of points to dedicate an entire slot to, and then you get +1 agility. I don't think I understand that one. That one seems a little strange to me. Listen, +1 agility is fine, but like, I don't know. Skimisoft armor. That means we could make armor. Access to every schematic for a single class of artifacts. We would have to abandon our little head mobobber thing that lets us see health and stuff, and I kind of like that. And also, I think I'll probably end up trading that for something else, but not this. I don't think that this is worth it. It's a nice little ruin. That's an interesting looking. There's a graffiti shrine to Yeshur. Scrawled across the surface, it reads, that's what that says. If ever you need a translator, I'm your guy. I can translate anything in Qud. Anything. Most things end up translating into cheese. I don't understand it myself, but hey, it's Caves of Qud. Doesn't have to make sense. Cheese and guns, I don't know. Anyway, we're going... Oh my god, I'm lost again. Listen, I'm just going to go there the long way. I'm going to go to Kyakuka because I've never done the Indrix quest. I started doing it on stream the other day, and I immediately hit a roadblock. We're probably going to get lost again. There it is. I immediately hit a roadblock because... well, I've never done Indrix quest, and I don't really know. I'm not very familiar with it. Also, I ended up going into the river and fighting a madpole, and then immediately losing my arm because that's how I like to spend my Tuesdays. Also, Tuesdays, 12 p.m. EST. Catch my stream. I'm a big time streamer, don't you know? And you wouldn't want to miss it because you could miss something really exciting like celebrity guest appearances. That's right. I've got Tom Cruise. Remove the paper bag from his head. Tom Cruise, and he's going to play Caves of Qud. Draws gun or else. I can't do a Tom Cruise impression, otherwise I would do one here of him not understanding the game at all. But if I could do an impression of Tom Cruise, that's where that impression would go, just in case you were curious. So we're gonna go to Kyakuka, and I'm gonna talk to Indrix. Indrix is an interesting and storied background. He gives you an interesting quest that I've never taken. I've taken it once on Tuesday, as I said. That's how we got here in the first place. But no. I've never completed it. I don't like auto-exploring Kyakuka. My dude just kind of goes around and takes everything. It's not okay. That's not okay, my dude. I mean, I guess I'll buy your lead slugs. Why not? We have a lot of spare water right now. Do we want... Yeah, let's buy some silver nuggets. We do have... I mean, we've got some pretty good carrying capacity right now. It could be better, obviously. Always could be better. Everything could be better, you know? Let's talk to Indrix. Also, what is his rep right now? We actually have, like, pretty good reputation with goat folk, and we could possibly even make friends with them, given the right circumstances. So I actually don't want to make friends with him. Sorry, Indrix. I like you a lot, but, you know, I gotta, you know, gotta keep my friends close, but my enemies closer, if you know what I mean. Grah, there is but one task I know to offer. It is the most treacherous, and in all likelihood you will perish. Is your interest waned? No, continue. There is a river just south of the village that runs an easterly course into the jungle. Along its bank lies a goat folk village. There resides a mighty shaman, Mammon, soul drinker. He is in possession of a talisman of great power, an amaranthine prism, that refracts the psyche of its handler in much the same way as Mayor Nuntu has explained to me. A common prism refracts light. The thing is cursed, traveler. No man or goat may safely wield it for long. You must travel to the village and retrieve the prism from Mammon by any means necessary. Do you understand? Why don't you retrieve it yourself? Because, traveler, Mammon is my elder brother. He would discern my presence before I could strike. Is there anything else I should know? There is. Firstly, Mammon will likely have several goat folk under his enthrallment, and they will protect him at all costs. Secondly, take care to stay out of Mammon's reach, for his power is most potent when he may lay hands on you. Finally, once you recover the prism, do not under any circumstances wield it. I needn't warn you of the consequences should you return to me bearing that charm. That is all. Are you willing? I am willing. I do think that this is a pretty difficult quest, so I don't know if I'll do it right away, and I'd like to be friends to goat folk maybe before I do it, because then I can... I don't know, maybe that's actually, like, not the play. But anyway, we got to follow a river eastwardly. We may as well. This is going to be a little bit tricky. I've very long had kind of a like fight or flight instinct when it comes to the jungle. I'm not a huge fan of wandering in the jungle. It's a good place to die. Mostly goat folk seed throwers, whatever you want to call them, seed sowers. Are like the main issue. That's 100% my main concern. I just killed something else by accident. Oh, there's our first goat folk. Goat folk are pretty mean. They do come with their fair share of goodies, though. For sure, this is a good way of... Oof. Stop shooting right in the ear of the slumberling. That's 100% how we both get killed. It's a curry rifle. Well, a little too late, honestly. I should have treated that as scrap. I don't like that there's a slumberling here. We are tough enough to take on goat folk, fortunately. Scaled weird artifact. Ooh, that could be nice. Scaled ulnar stimulators. Oh, those are gloves, and I'm pretty sure these give you strength and agility. Yes. And this one in particular gives us 250 reputation with unshelled reptiles. So very nice. I will definitely wear these. Our current... Yeah, we're just wearing boar skin gloves, so honestly not a big deal to replace those. We also have... we still have the ganglionic teleprojector. And it's still got juice, so we should use that. Replace the cell on this guy. Maybe we'll do a solar cell since we're roaming around in the overworld. It should stay charged so long as I'm roaming around in the overworld. Okay, two-headed slug snout is kind of a problem. Although they're almost dead already. They're not too much of a problem. What do we got here? Nothing much. Okay. I am going to take a second to mark them so that I am sure to kill them. Novice of the Sightless Way. They still freak me out. They will always freak me out. Because I'm still, you know, like, it's spooky. I have a couple of, you know, methods for dealing with them, making them easier for me. But they're not for sure methods. Oh, we got a ant. Worker ant. Okay. More lore. So what am I hoping for? I mean, I'm hoping for reputation, goat folk reputation, as well as robot reputation. There's a couple of things that can happen. There tends to be a lot of Naphtali warriors in the jungle, and Naphtali warriors tend to hang out with a robot idol. That robot idol can be legendary, and so therefore there's a not 0% chance of discovering a robot legendary, and they're pretty okay to deal with. They're not terrible to deal with. We are a Truekin, and Truekin gets Rebuke Robot. Rebuke Robot is basically the same as beguiling or proselytizing, but for robots. So with all of that said, all of that means is that I think the jungle is one of the best places to reliably find robots to make friends with. I may have wandered off the track here a little bit. I needed to... What do we got here? I was sort of trying to follow the river. But that didn't see... I kind of like immediately didn't do that. So we need a river eastward. Okay, here's the river. It's not guaranteed to be exactly east. It might be a little bit south as well. So we've got our river. And I mean, I might not try and fight Mamon's Soul Drinkers, but I would like to find the village at the very least. And while we're at it, you know, as long as we're exploring the jungle, which is a pretty treacherous thing to do, we may as well do it while we're seeking out this goat folk village. Now, when I was trying to do this on Tuesday, I noticed one thing is that it's a long river. Like, I was following the river for quite a long time and not finding a goat folk village. It's long. It's really long. I can't get it out of my head that these aren't silver nuggets, even though I know they're just rocks. So, oh, we got more goat folk. Oh. Okay, oh, this could be trouble. Okay, we got rid of possibly the most dangerous thing here. Let's do a dismember. We haven't done a dismember in a while. We could also try a ganglionic teleprojector. Oh, that guy's got caustic gas. Okay, I want to get out of the caustic gas if possible. Why don't we try the ganglionic teleprojector? There is nothing there that the wet, slender ganglionic teleprojector can uplink with. Okay, so maybe it only works for robots. I didn't really think about that situation. That's an interesting idea. So in that case, if we do come across a legendary robot, we actually have a very good method of making friends with them. Although I don't know if we can make friends with them if we're dominating them. So see, here's the problem. These guys. Okay. I need to book it. This is already actually terrible. This is exactly the situation you don't want to run into, by the way. So we're gonna do what we can. I'm gonna take a salve injector, and I'm gonna sprint. %, the worst case scenario, by the way. Please die. There's a lot of them there. Okay, I think I lost him. What was that I just saw there for a moment? Was that a legendary ape? I thought I saw something pink. I guess not. Maybe I imagined it. So we're gonna go around that goat folk troop. Not a huge fan of that. Super not a huge fan of a troop of seed sowers. They can take me out for sure. Industrial fan. Why we got an industrial fan for? Okay. What do we got here? Ape fur gloves. Those are worth taking. Generally, those are worth taking. Okay, we treat these as scrap. Pretty okay ruin. Not a lot to write home about. Okay, we go one more tile over, and then we're gonna go south. Try and re-find the path on the river. There it is. Oh, we got a chitinous puma. That frog to the southeast just made enemies with a slumberling. Hopefully, I think they are sleeping again. Nope. Not anymore. They're being attacked by basically everything. I'm just gonna wait until... Okay, they're sleeping again. That flashing means that we are, like, safe-ish. That slumberling is, like, a lot of dangerous things are happening right now. I don't know if we get any XP from these frogs. We get 162 XP from the quillipedes, though. So that's nice. I need to play things pretty safe right now. Can't cook with hostiles nearby. What? Oh, that one leech. Is that what we're talking about? Nope. Something else hostile. There's another leech. Okay, there we go. I think I want to choose ingredients to cook with. We're gonna cook with something, and I'm gonna cook with congealed Hulk honey, and we'll. And I don't know. Congealed love? We could do beguiling maybe. We don't have very good ego. I guess I'll do boar jerky or bear jerky. Whenever you drop below 20 HP, you have a 50% chance to dismember. That's garbage. Whenever you drop it below 30% HP, you heal to full 15% of the time. Also garbage. Can use intimidate if you already haven't. These are all terrible. I don't like any of these. I'm not a huge fan of intimidate. I mean, intimidate is fine. It's just a very active skill. Like you have to make sure you use it every time. If you want to make use of it, it's just another skill. I guess I'm not a huge fan of debuffs. Debuffs don't really appeal to me. They're not very exciting. I don't get excited about, well, if you use this skill, nothing happens, but take our word for it, they're weaker. And I mean, yeah, absolutely, that will be represented by when I probably destroy them. And that's exciting. Of course, that's the part to be excited about. But I still, just like using the skill myself, I don't get excited about it. So there's our first robot idol. They are not a legendary. I'm pretty sure these guys do have Swarmer. No, they don't. No, they don't. Interesting. So this guy we should be able to use a ganglionic teleprojector on. Take control of the wet chrome idol. And do what? She was killed by you. I killed my own companion. I should stop doing this because I'm currently taking damage. Well, I'm not taking damage, but I don't know how much health I specifically have. So probably not a great idea to be playing stupid games because you could win. You could win. What is happening? That was weird. Is it just because I was waiting that, like, bad things were happening like that? Okay, let's heal up. We're pretty hurt. Naphtali tribe are on the weekend of things we can discover in the jungle. I don't like these. This grass makes things very difficult for me. Still following the river. I don't want to like peek through the grass and then I just see a troop of goat folk. Not what you want to see. 100% the worst. There's a goat folk. Let's use intimidate on them. They are afraid of me. Okay, so I mean, that was more exciting than I gave it credit for. They ran away from me and that gave me an opportunity to shoot them for free. So, you know, that's nice. Carbide hammer. Heal up for a bit. So, like I said, this river is long. We're inspired again. It just goes. It goes and goes. And I've never completed this quest, so I have no idea. Like, I know we're eventually gonna find a goat folk village, but I've never found it. I've never gotten the amaranthine prism. I do know, well, we could, at one day I may take and also wear the amaranthine prism, probably as, oh, I don't know why I'm going up. That was not clever. Probably as an Esper, because the amaranthine prism increases your ego. Okay, where's the river? Where's the river gone? Is it actually going north? It looks like it is, actually. Yeah, it is going north. I know the amaranthine prism will kill you. I understand that. But, like, here's the thing. You can counterbalance its effects. Not forever. It will eventually kill you. But you can counteract its effects by eating humble pie. Humble pie will reduce your ego. And basically, so what the amaranthine prism does is it increases your ego every set amount of turns. And once you reach a like ridiculous amount of ego, you just die. You basically, your head becomes so big that it crushes your spine. No, that's not true, but like not completely incorrect. Like you just become ridiculous. You become mob psycho, basically. And you just can't, you just die. It's too much. Well, that is not something you want to see. Okie dokie. This is really bad. Really bad. This is one of those situations where I think even using a salve is not going to do it yet. We're going to take so much damage. We need to get out of that situation as quickly as possible. I hate the jungle. I hate it. Run into situations like that, that's just ridiculous. How is this river? Are we still following this river? Because it just seems to keep going. Is it going north still? Okay, so it's going north. This is what happened last time. Oh, there we go. Village of the Lair Mamon Soul Drinker. There it is. So we could have a little peek around. I'm not excited about like fully committing to this village. I'm pretty sure we will be enemies to everyone. Just want to see even a single goat folk to see if they are enemies to me. If they're enemies to me, then I know that I'm enemies to everyone. Just staying near the tile so I have an escape route. Oh! Okay, that's all the information I need. Okay, so I think I want to leave. We have information on where Mamon Soul Drinker is, so I don't really want to go there right now. I think I will go to Ezra. Whoops, we stepped into the river there for a moment. We're gonna have to step into the river. There was a way to avoid the river before, but that's no longer true. The map has changed a few times, and now now the river completely encompasses Ezra, which adds that slight bit of spice to ensure that if you try and go there basically right away, there's a chance you may fail and get lost in the river. All right, so we're in Ezra. I know this is I said I didn't want to do it, but I'm doing it anyway. I mean, it's like, I don't think there's anything wrong with doing it necessarily. You get a lot of money, and what do you do with it? Like, I could try and beat Bethesda Susa at level 16 with 12 AV. Honestly, I think that's partially doable. But certainly, if you come to Ezra, then you get to learn how to make all of the grenades you're holding onto. You get to buy some crystal boots, a milky tube, maybe some herberries. It's all good. It's a good time. You set yourself up a little bit better, and I think there's nothing really wrong with that. Still, I still want to do that custom visage. I just don't know when. Oh, we already have some bananas. Nice. Let's get rid of all of this. Certainly, the nicest thing about... Oh, we have an engraved laser pistol. I'm going to sell that. I'm also going to sell the electro bow. Goodbye, electro bow. You served me well. I certainly appreciated you. Silver nuggets. Okay, good enough. So we have crystal boots. Boots are actually even better. What do we have right now? Chain boots. So chain boots, these are better by 2 AV, I think. We'll get rid of the chain boots. We'll have a look also at what artifacts we have. Let's have a look at that. Shade oil injector. Flaming club. Wrist fan. We'll take the cell out of that. Okay, so let's first of all, let's do our psychometry nonsense and go ahead and learn how to make all of our stuff. Always a good thing to do. Too complex, that's okay. Lacquered structural scanning bracelet. Too complex. I guess we don't even have tinkering 1. So I guess I'm gonna have to let's take tinkering 1. Stun gas grenade, item mod flaming. Kinda nice. I guess I could use that. So now can we figure this out? Nope, too complex still. It might honestly not be rated by like how. Oh, this is rusted. Oh, that sucks. How do I put this? How much? What tinkering you know? It might actually be determined by how high your intelligence is. I'm sorry that took me forever to say. That's admired by the Farmers Guild, loved by the Daughters of Exile. Perfect. Good rep there. Give them some secrets. They could teach us how to make nuclear cells. That would be nice. They could teach me repair. That would also be kind of nice. Let's learn repair for a little bit of reputation. And then we're going to buy... Well, that small stone is insanely expensive, so I'm not buying that. Fitted with suspensors. This item is weightless when powered. Six-fingered is quite nice, but we can't really use it. I don't think, not yet. I do want to buy the cybernetics credit wedge. And I want to sell... I guess I have nothing to sell. I guess we're using trade goods to do this. It's got to happen eventually. Okay, this is enough. Perfect. They do have cybernetics, so we should find out what this is. Identify. So that it's got a small trinket. It's probably got a really nice cell in it. Identify this. We need to find some other trinkets. Cybernetics. Identify this. Anomaly fumigator. That's kind of nice. Transparent skin is one of my favorite, like early game cybernetics. Dermal insulators. Isn't that nice? That's good, right? Oh, this is all resistance. Resistances would be nice. I actually wouldn't mind that. Or we're out of water. What do we want to sell? Okay, can we get this repaired? Actually, let me try and repair this myself. Repair. It'll cost 1C. Okay, perfect. Pretty sure that thing is worth a nice amount of money. Well, it's only 30, but I guess that's something. Sure, let's just take that and then let's figure out what this stuff is. Identify for 12 drams. Giant hands. You can wield two-handed weapons in one hand. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. Oh. I kind of want it. Translucent skin. We could put translucent skin. Well, this is just plus 2 DV. Oh, yeah. Plus 2 DV. That doesn't actually make sense for us at all. I thought maybe it was agility. Giant hands is very interesting. I kind of want to make use of that. Let's do that. And what can we sell? Let's sell some of these low chem cells. We won't sell the rusted one. We can just repair it first and then sell it. Sell the flaming club. What else? I guess we'll trade some more goods. Yeah, let's do this, and then I get a little bit of water back. That's enough. That's enough water to survive on. I do kind of want the dermal insulators. Having all of those resistances would make humors a lot less scary. Also, just having resistances is like really nice. We could put it in our back. There's very few things that the back is like super useful for. I don't think we can afford it though. Am I like kind of out of slots now? Sorry, out of money. We could just barely do it. I know it requires selling like all of our trade goods, but I kind of want it. Okay. Sucks that we can't get a recoiler. Not worth it right now. Let's go to Gritgate. Pretty good haul. I mean, we got crystal gloves. We got 2 cybernetics, a cybernetics credit wedge. We had a lot of money on us. That was nice. Did I? No, I didn't. I already eluded this. Okay, upgrade your license. So now we don't have any more credits. Install cybernetics. So let's do the giant hands for now. Congratulations, your cybernetic implant was successfully installed. You are becoming. Can we do anything else? Oh, we can do everything else. Let's do the dermal insulation. And we'll put that in our back for now. There is some good stuff that you can put in the back, but for now, we'll just have that in there. That'll be good for Bethesda Sousa. Because, you know, the extra cold resistance will be nice. Look at that cold resist. 90. 90 cold resist. You've never seen such cold resist. How did we get it that high, honestly? Is it really that much? They'll unwind and inflate under your skin. But it's just 6. So how much, what else is giving us resistance? I know the shard mail. 9 cold resistance. But what else? What is giving us so much resistance? The crysteel boots, obviously, but like... How do we have 90? 90 cold resist. That's insane. That really doesn't make sense to me. But I won't question it too much. All right, I think that's going to do it for this episode. What are we doing next? I mean, we have 13 AV. We could possibly do Bethesda Sousa. I dare say it might be worth it, but like I wanted to do some ruin diving, and that required robot rep. So that's why I was going to the jungle, and then I said, as long as we're going to the jungle, we might as well do the Indrix quest, which meant getting goat folk rep. And goat folk rep was difficult to obtain, so that's, you know, why don't we do some ruin diving? I don't know. Who knows? It might be easier. Anyway, if you're enjoying this episode, this series, definitely hit that like button and consider subscribing for more content like this. And I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.